Welcome back, everyone, to the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Pinarski here. Happy to be back with you all on this slightly warmer Wednesday. I mean, it's hard not to be slightly warmer when we've been dealing with the negative wind chills that we have seen the past few days. We're going to get you a look at that forecast, of course, on what we can expect today and the rest of the week, courtesy of Storm Team 8, coming up in just a little bit, as well as a look at this year's Laugh Fest 2025 lineup that was just announced today. But first, our top story. And that involves Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, who announced earlier today that she plans to run for governor in 2026. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is being term limited out after her win in 2022, leaving the door open for another Democratic candidate to take the nomination into the general election. Benson is now the third candidate to officially launch a bid for governor. Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan is running as an independent, and Republican State Senator Eric Nesbitt announced a campaign last week. There have been reports of other candidates planning to run, including former Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg and current Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist as well. Back in Grand Rapids now, where several people were taken to the hospital after a house fire in the early morning hours Wednesday. Grand Rapids Police Department said that the fire was first reported around 4 a.m. on Griggs Street Southeast. 5 people were reported in the two-story house at the time of the fire. 3 were rescued by firefighters, and 2 more were able to escape through windows. 1 adult remains in critical condition at this time, according to the fire department. The cause of the fire remains under investigation at this time. And we got an update from GRPD yesterday in regards to a murder in the Burton Heights neighborhood of Grand Rapids back in 2023. Chief Eric Windstrom announced Tuesday that Dominic Sterling and Tyreek Beddison have been charged in the murder of Daryl Yarber. The killing happened on November 6, 2023, and after a lengthy investigation, it was determined by police that at least 5 people had conspired to kill Yarber. Both Sterling and Beddison had already been behind bars for some time now in connection to other cases. It was also announced in the press conference that Samuel Sterling, the man that was killed during a chase with Michigan State Police back in April of 2024, was also involved in that murder. Chief Windstrom said that additional charges are expected in this case and that the investigation is not over at this time. A woman has been arrested after she allegedly abandoned a puppy inside a porta potty at a Michigan park. According to police in Grand Blanc Township, a park employee found the pit bull puppy named Hank inside the outdoor fixture at Creasy Bicentennial Park earlier this month. Police said the puppy had likely been trapped in there for at least 2 days before being rescued. The owner of the dog was eventually tracked down, and she is said to have confessed to abandoning the pet because her landlord didn't accept pit bulls. The owner is expected to face animal cruelty charges. Hank is, however, said to be doing much better now and is currently in the care of the park employee who found him. And some good news now for fans of the fast food restaurant Hot Now. It's been more than 20 years since the chain first declared bankruptcy and lost its presence in West Michigan, but that is all about to change. Gun Lake Investments announced Tuesday plans to acquire the Hot Now brand with plans to reopen 2 locations over the next year. They will be placed near Gun Lake Casino in Wayland, and another one will be placed in Alpena. The plan is to eventually bring the chain to more locations all across West Michigan in the coming years. The drive-through franchise filed for bankruptcy back in 2004. There is still technically a Hot Now location in Sturgis, but that one is independently owned. And get ready to laugh. Grand Rapids as Laugh Fest 2025 is set to return to West Michigan this March. And while we count down until the start of the comedy festival for a 15th year, organizers over at Gilda's Club Grand Rapids have announced the lineup of headliners and events for this year's event. Preacher Lawson will host this year's Red Door Gala, always an exciting event part of Laugh Fest. And there will also be performances from comedians Dan Soder, Adam Ray, Gabby Bryan, and Corey B. The Clean Comedy Showcase will also return for people of all ages to enjoy. Laugh Fest will run from March 5th to the 9th, and you can find the full lineup of events right now over on woodtv.com. We're going to step aside now and get you a look at your forecast for today. Here is Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood.
Brutally cold out there this morning. We have a system coming into the Great Lakes, another clipper system that's going to produce snow mainly today west, northwest of Grand Rapids, but eventually the snow is going to spread eastward later on this afternoon into the evening hours. But it's the cold that's really the headlines today. Wind chill temperatures around, I'd say 15 to 25 below this morning. By late in the day, it'll be hovering around 10 below zero. Some snow, blowing snow out there. And because of that, we do have winter weather alerts that include a winter storm warning from Holland and basically Ottawa County northward, including Newaygo County. That goes until 10 o'clock tomorrow. And also advisories have been added to the mix, and that includes Grand Rapids, the Kent County area, Allegan, and also Van Buren, Berrien, Cass, and Mecosta. That goes until 10 o'clock tomorrow. It looks like in general in the warning area about, I'd say 4 to as much as 10 inches worth of snow. It eventually winds down on Thursday, and then eventually we'll crawl out of this very cold temperatures late in the 8 days, some 30s.
All right, thanks, Matt. We end today's show with some fun in the snow over at John Paul Zoo. Not everyone was kept inside, as some animals have been waiting all winter to play in this Arctic blast, including the snowy owls, Boo Boo the brown bear, and of course the snow leopards. This marked the first winter for the newest member of the snow leopard family over at John Paul Zoo, Cub Mira, who was born back in June during that baby boom the zoo saw this past summer. Was out and about playing in the snow, and you can actually check out some of the other animals who enjoyed the cold inside our story on woodtv.com. All right, that is going to do it for us today on the Daily 8, but of course we will be back again tomorrow with 8 more stories that you need to know for your Thursday, same time, same place. Hopefully we'll see you there. I do want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.